Hello, my fellow lovers of beauty. I pray that today finds you all in the best of health, wealth, and spirit. Jumping right in with my laundry room makeover. My desires for my laundry room are to reorganize my cubbies and declutter. Second, I'd like to organize my cleaning tools such as my brooms, mops, and my Swifter. And third, I'd like to update my decor. In 2019, I added 5 bookshelves of the cubed storage to my laundry room as a means of setting up a storage system. It is my intent to continue with the cubed storage system. However, I want to cover up the cubbies. Now it just looks cluttered, and I just want to find a better means to cover up the entire space versus adding more cubed bins. So I decided to go with drapes. I found these beautiful drapes at Amazon. I tacked them with my hot glue gun in order to adjust them to the correct length. In order to install the drapes, I used shower curtain tension rods. With the organization of my laundry room, I also wanted to tackle the clean of my laundry room, of course, and I purchased my washer and my dryer anew in 2019. Since that time, I have always kept the protective layers, the plastic and whatnot, on them as a means of ensuring that they stayed clean. But of course, over time, that tends to add to the uncleanliness of them. So as I'm cleaning the laundry room this time, I decided to go ahead and remove the protective layers of plastic from the washer and the dryer. I think the washer looks much better. So now I'm going to proceed with removing this. Tape. There's one on there that says clean washer, so I'm going to put that on right now, and I'm going to clean my washer, which I have not done in the 2 years that I've owned it. So let's go. To store my brooms, mops, etc. in the past, I have always used the hooks and I just hung them at the wall. But this time I wanted a more clean look, so I want to hide the storage of those items. So I've decided to go with a utility closet. While the idea to install a utility closet at my laundry room was ideal, the concept of pulling it off, not so ideal because my laundry room is so small. So the biggest factor for me was, where do I place it? I mean, I couldn't place it in the middle. I had to make sure that I was able to maneuver throughout the washroom, and the best place that I came up with was directly in front of my dryer. So if that's the case, then I had to factor in the fact that my dryer is not a top loader. How would I be able to open the door? Would I be able to open the door? So when I tell you guys that I measured down to the penny, I did. While I am the biggest fan of putting things together by myself, I will readily admit that this one was a little harder, and it's simply because of the length of the sideboards that I had to put together and balancing them.
So all done. Ignore the floor. But yeah, and you know what? I messed up the side that I placed the door on, but that is a good thing to me. I don't know why. I just feel it's better that it's going to open this way, you know? I'm have to, you see how that moved? I see why they put that thing on there. So I feel that it's better that it opens this way. Only thing I feel is that I ripped that one down there out when I was trying to balance the door. So it is what it is. It's back in there and it seems to be working, but I have a drag. You hear that? Did it pop? That pop and drag? I hear it. I just can't figure out where it's coming from. It sounds like it's down at the bottom. But at any rate, the bottom line is that I think I have what I need in order to, and then here, I should have flipped this the other way so these wouldn't show, but I think I have some white, some of those white stickies from all the different things that I built in the house that I can put up in there so it won't be able to be seen, but I really don't care. This is going to be my broom closet. So yeah, and that's why I did not put any of the shelves and will not put any of the shelving in here. I specifically want it to, let me give you guys an example. I specifically wanted to like house like my Swifter and my broom. As a matter of fact, I may use these pegs holes as a means of providing some type of hanger in here that this stuff can hang on. Yeah. So anyways, I'm done. I'm proud. But this will be my broom closet. I am able to open and close the dryer with no issues. So yay! All right, back to work.
All right, guys, I am all done and I am super happy with the end results. So I want to share with you guys some before snippets, and here is my after. So I decided to remove the bins as a whole. They initially were placed there as a means of beauty since the space was exposed. I just wanted some color, some beauty there. But now that I decided to go ahead and replace or add the drapes to the room, I felt there was no more need for the bins. That bin that you see, I only kept as a means of storing my light bulbs. I mean, I just didn't want them just in a cubby hole. So yeah, I kept that one bin to store light bulbs specifically. I created this little stick in order to move the drapes whenever I needed to access this space, and it has worked out just fine. My washer and dryer looks so much more beautiful now that they're all clean, and with the removal of the protective coverings as well. I shopped my home for this beautiful wall art, and I feel that it perfectly accented the drapes, the touch of blue in the drapes bouncing off of the blue there at the wall. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, I just wanted a splash of greenery throughout the space as well. Typically, I store my laundry basket just in front of the dryer. However, with the installation of the utility closet, it just looked busy in the space to place it right in front of the dryer. It just brought back the clutter feel and look for me. So I decided to hang my laundry basket just above the space that remained at the utility closet. In order to do that, I simply drilled a hole in the bottom of the laundry basket because I wanted it facing forward so it could add to the beauty and for it to look reasonable, versus to have to turn it, the opening, to the back of the wall. So yeah, so that's what I did to accommodate it, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I did decide to continue or to hang my stick vacuum as well as the stick that I created to use to move the drapes, opening and closing them, as well as my ladder, all at the wall. I don't think it takes away from the beauty in my laundry room, so I'm okay with them. Plus, my ultimate goal is to always provide functionality and convenience for myself. And these items, to actually put them in the garage would not, it would inconvenience me. So I'm okay with these three items remaining at the wall. Give you guys a view of what I ended up doing with my utility closet. So I decided to install hooks at the top shelf in order to hang my mop, as well as my Swifter, as well as the broom. So I hung them off of hooks, and for the other items that you see in there, my dustpan, my duster, as well as my floss waters, I hung them on the sticky, what are the adhesive called? The command strips. So I hung them, I put command strips in the utility closet to accommodate those, and that's all I wanted in the utility closet, at least in this space. At the very top, I placed items that I readily use so that I would not have to always worry about accessing the cubbies. So yeah, I think it turned out to be a great asset for me, my family. I'm in love with it. The last thing I need to cover will be the floor. I am intending to have it mirror or reflect the kitchen, the white and the gray stencil. However, I am out of white paint, so I had to place another order, and when I tell you that stuff sells out fast, it sells out fast. So I'm waiting on that shipment to come in, and once I get that back and get that taken care of, I'll come back and share the end results of that with you guys as well. All right, guys, that is it. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you've gotten some inspiration. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And as always, stay safe and continued blessings to you all. Bye-bye, guys.